Okay, this is a simple deploy script. It is doing a file replacement. Okay, so this is your utilities. Okay, shell utilities. So this is your function. Okay, now you are trying to copy this here. So you are using copy to command here. Okay, so there is a difference between copy and copy to. Okay, so if you type it, if you don't get it, then you can install it, copy to command here. Okay, sudo dnf copy to. Okay, where is this? Uh, there is a shell here. Sudo dnf copy to. Install copy to DNF plugin. Could be DNF plugin. Copy. Okay. Command not found. Okay, let's execute this, how it will run. Okay, so the difference between copy and copy to. Okay, so copy will copy uh, without the meta content. Okay, it will not take your meta content, it will just copy that file. Okay, whereas copy to, it will copy all the meta content also, and then it will move it or copy it to the target location. Okay, so this will be helpful for you, this utility, when you are working on a migration project. Okay, from source A and source B you are copying. Okay, let me show you. Okay, we will take a paint here. This is a on-prem data center. Okay, or it is a off-prem, or it is a cloud infrastructure. Let's say I just unplug it. This is your on-prem. Okay, so this is where you have all your data here. Let's say this is your on-prem. Okay, and this is your cloud here, AWS or Azure. Okay, let's say this is a Google Cloud. So now you are copying the data from, this is one way you are copying. Okay, this is one scenario. Okay, there is one more scenario. Okay, you want to get rid of Google to AWS. Okay, and few of the components to Microsoft. You want to move out of from this. Okay, this is your scenario. Okay, so you are copying the data. Okay, so now once you copied it, okay, so you copied, you are getting some permission issue. So they have used some tool. Okay, so migration tool they have used. Okay, So this copied the data. Okay, you have user 1, user 2, like that you have 1000 users here. Okay, all the data is copied. After copying, few users are not able to access the data because of permission issue. Okay, so here also from this is your source. Okay, this is also your source. Okay, this is your target. Okay, and this will be your source here, and this is the target. Okay, so these are the scenarios that you have to copy the data here. So if you copy it, okay, so if you are using copy here, let me pull up that. Okay, so this is just a simple, you are using utility. Okay, you are using the slash here, slash, and then you will put the target path here, whatever you have it in the cloud, you will put that path here. So now whatever it is copying, you are printing it. Okay, except if it is getting failed, then you will tell, okay, so you deploy this. Okay, so that is how you will be doing it. Okay, so let's see. So new version. Okay, so you are copying from new version path, okay, to target path. Okay, so it copies the source file to destination while preserving all metadata here. Okay, metadata is your timestamps, permissions, okay, whatever is present in the Unix like system, whether it is in uh, Fedora or your Linux or any Unix like operating system. If there is a target path already exist there, it will be overwritten without any warning. Okay, so let's say um, so I have content here, folder 1, okay, and folder 2. This is in path 1, this is in path 2. Okay, some like home or whatever path you want. Okay, so this is your source. Okay, and this is your target. Okay, path 2 exists here. Okay, path 1 does not exist. Okay, so you have here, let's say you have 10 GB data in the path 2. So path 2 has only 1 GB data. Okay, so folder 1 is having 2 GB data. Okay, this doesn't have any data here. This will come and copy automatically because it will create and it will copy. So now here what it will do, folder 2, it will take and it will replace the 10 GB data with 1 GB content. So all data will be replaced here. So the entire folder, folder 2 will be replaced here. Okay, without any warning. So I just want to copy it here. I am doing the copy here. So that is how this will be doing it. Okay, so thus it will be your copy source. Okay, and then your target here. So this it is going to handle your errors here, any error during the permission issue. Okay, file not found, permission denied, disk full. Okay, and it is going to get printed here. So this is all, this function will take care, try, accept, all that. So now you are calling the function deploy okay, attempting to copy new app dot py and then over the existing app dot py. These are just the files here. Okay. So instead of files, you can mention it as a directory also. So the example that I have given, so you can take it the example also. So let's run this one. Indentation error, expected an indent block. So you also executed this.
Yes.
Okay. So at line 3, file home Raghava file replacement. Okay. New version. Okay. So what did you got? Same error?
Yes. That actually this try function is not in a line way. You
Sorry.
just align this.
So I created one file here. It says, okay, there is no file here. Let me clear this. Okay, ls cat file cat file rip dot py. Okay. So here I created one file here. Okay, this is what it is looking, and then it is going to get replaced with it. Okay. So now we will see ls uh, app.py ls hyphen al app.py. Okay. So this it has just copied it. Before 2 minutes it was done. Okay. So let me execute it one more time. Okay. So Python 3 we will execute it. Okay. So now we will see the timestamp of it. Okay. So this got copied here. Let me touch the file. Touch. uh, touch, what is that, new underscore app. Okay, so ls hyphen al new underscore app dot py. Okay, so let's run this. Okay, so it got deployed. Okay, so now you are checking the what is that new one here, app.py. Okay, so you got copied here. You see that timestamp is being changed here. Okay, so you are just changing the file here. Okay, the source you are changing it. So if you are modifying it, the target is also being modified with the timestamp here. So all the permissions, all you are doing it. Okay, let's say you modified the permission now, chmod so we will do chmod 777. Okay, new underscore app. Okay, so you have modified that. Okay, let's see that permission, al new underscore app. Okay, so you have the permission here. So let's see what is the permission at the source. We have not yet copied that, lsal app dot py here. Okay, so the permissions are not yet copied. Okay, so this is your source and this is your target. Okay, so the timestamp is same. Okay, permissions are different. Now you execute this. Okay, so you executed. Now we will check the permissions here of the app.py. Okay, so you got the permissions also got copied here. So earlier the permissions are different here. So now it is different. Okay, that's what this script will be doing it here. Okay, this will be very helpful. Okay, on how you are going to use. You can use it instead of copying one file. You can give the entire path also here, like your home directory or your source path, like slash slash var, or entire slash you can give root directory. Okay, so that it will get copied onto the target location. So target, you will be using any storage here. You will be using the EFS or S3 bucket or whatever you want to copy it here in the target. Okay, so it should be accessible through your command line. So that's the only requirement. You should have it. Okay. Atomicity is the data should be as is there. Okay, so if let's say if you are copying the 2 TB data here, okay, from one location to other location. So I will tell you one option here now why you have to select while create small files. So in VM, while you are creating, you will get one option, create small files. So when you are creating a VM, you will have one option called store files in one file, store VMDK file in one file, or split into multiple files. So you have this option or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now you will be seeing that, okay, why you required that option now. I will explain it now. Okay. So let's say you are copying, I have, um, let me take, I will scroll. So I have 10 GB data here, okay. This is all one file, okay. This is one file, okay. Let's say this is your VMDK file. So you are copying the data here, okay. So you have copied to, this is your source and this is your target, okay. So at 9.5 GB, okay, so the server got rebooted, okay. Then when you try to copy the file again, it will start from 0. So your 9.5 GB data copied is gone. So again you will be starting from 0 and then you will be copying it, okay. So let's say if you have split it into 1000 parts here, okay. So now you have already copied 950 parts, okay. Only 50 parts are pending now. Once the server comes up, okay, you will just copy these 5 files here, okay. This is why you will be using that split files in case you want to move here and there the data here, okay. On the VMs, whenever you create it, so you want it on a single file or on a multiple files. So if you have multiple files, you can be easily copying the data from one location to the other location, okay. So now anyone share your screen and show, start recording, okay. You can unshare it now. I will take it over. So you have something called WAN optimization, okay. So we will see that concept, what is WAN optimization. So I will open up one website, okay. uh, WAN optimization, okay. So this is the top WAN optimization provider, okay. SD-WAN, or you can call this as WAN optimizer, okay. So let's say here I will show what is the WAN optimizer. We'll go to images. So let's say I will take one example here, okay. Same example you will take, okay. You have 10 GB file. I will move this away, okay. So you have source here, you have target. Same you are doing it. Let me change the color now to red here, okay. So you have tools here. You will put these devices here, Okay, so you will put the devices here, Riverbed WAN optimizer, you will install it here. You will configure that device here and you start copying. This is your source, okay, and this is your target here. Okay, so you copied the data from source to target. Okay, 9 GB copied, 9.1 GB copied. Okay, then again power got interrupted or the server got rebooted here. Then you start copying this file again. Okay, so then it will detect, okay, this will detect the content of the file. Okay, so I have all this content here. I have already saved this content. 9.1 GB I have. So you are looking for 0.4 GB. Okay, you just send me this. Okay, I will capture it here and I will save it. So that is why you will have WAN optimizer, because if you are copying from source to target, okay, so there is, this is the WAN link here. Okay, let's say this is your India and this is your Frankfurt, Germany. Okay, so if you are copying over the WAN link, it will be costly here. Okay, you are not copying internally within India, you are going over WAN link. Okay, you need to have WAN optimizer so that the data can be saved here. Okay, now let's say, so user 1 is copied this data. Okay, now user 2 has saved this file. Okay, 1 MB he has saved the file here. So let's say is 10.01 GB. Okay, this is a different file. Only 1 MB is different. Okay, if you are copying without WAN optimizer, all your 10 GB will get copied here. Okay, to the target. So if you are using WAN optimizer, only this 1 MB it will take. Okay, I already have this type of content here in my location. Okay, you just give me this content, it will just check the file here, what are the data that you have changed here. Only this 1 MB it will copy. Okay, and the entire file will get copied here. Within few minutes it will get copied. That is called your WAN optimizer. Okay, Riverbed is the top provider for WAN optimization. In your resume you can put it like I know the concept of WAN optimization, how WAN optimizer will work. So you understood this concept or not? WAN optimization. Yeah, Santosh,
Yes, a little bit.
you understood, right?
Yeah, I understood, but sir, a little bit.
Okay, so we'll see this. Okay, so you see whether let's say we will go with this. Okay, Riverbed steelhead technology, whether physical, virtual or cloud based optimization your WAN function. Okay, this is your headquarter, this is your main branch office. Let's say this is your Bangalore office, this is Kolkata, this is Hyderabad and this is Chennai. Okay, and this is the home office and you have the cloud here. Okay, so whenever you transfer data, okay, or application is going to use, so you will be freeing up the existing bandwidth or data compression. Okay, let's say uh, if you are copying the data, let's say you are copying from to the cloud here, okay, one, let's say you are copying to AWS, okay, so you have installed it on the all your offices also, that devices, okay. So once you try to copy it, okay, it will see I already have this data from this main office, okay, now you have you are copying the same data, okay, what is your delta here? Delta means change here. So that change it will take and it will copy only that change here. That is how it will work. You see, utilizes deduplication, replaces nearly 90% of the data with pointers that are recreated locally. Okay. So let's say you are copying the data here. Okay. So we will take this example only. I will take it to um, capture it. So you make sure that in your whenever you are creating your resume, you make sure that you know WAN optimizer tool. So you need to mention it. Okay. I know how the tool is going to work. Okay. So you have it data here. Let's say 1 GB data you have. Okay. So main office you are copying the content here. So the same content you have it in all offices. So morning, so you copied the data, okay. Someone modified this, let's say this is a bank here. Okay, you modified the content. Somebody, Neelanchal modified this content here. Okay. And then he is trying to copy the 1 GB data. Same file, but he modified, okay, 100 GB, 100 MB he added it. So a normal copy, what happens is, it will copy the entire data, right? So you modified the content here. Let's say this is 1 GB. So this is user 1. Now you modified 10 GB plus delta. Delta means change here. This is user 2. Okay, these are the changes, 100 MB. Okay. So then 1 GB data and plus 200 MB. So this is delta. So this is user 2 or user 3. Like that they are doing the changes here for the data here in this file. So whenever you try to copy it, it should copy the entire file here. So your file is different. Let's say this is your file user1 dot zip. Okay. This is user2 dot zip. Okay. This is user3 dot zip, or any extension you can take it. Okay. So whenever you copy it, all the content will go. So that is how normal copy will work. Okay. So deduplication process is, it will check, okay, whether are you copying the same data to me or not. Okay. So it will check, okay, I have this data. Okay. So I have this 1 GB data for me. Okay. So you, whatever changes you have done, you just give me this. Okay. You leave this part, I will take care of it. I have it in my location. I will copy only this. It will take only this data and it will skip this. Then it will save the file here. Then it will be done for this one as well. Okay. So like that, it will using your, this is going to utilize your 90% of the bandwidth. So 1 GB, it is not copied. Okay. First time it copied it. Second time, if you are copying the same content, same type of file, it will tell, okay, I have this, you just give me the delta here. So this WAN optimizer will do all these what is this? These all deduplication mechanism. Okay. So whenever you put it in your resume, you mention it. I know WAN optimization. You tell, okay, river bed. Okay. So the more tools you keep in your resume, okay, so you will multiply the opportunity. Okay. As a migration engineer, you get this opportunity, or a infrastructure support, they will prefer, oh, this guy know this concept. Whether you have worked it or not, that is secondary. So you will tell, okay, SD WAN also you will tell, okay, SD WAN, software defined WAN here. So you have LAN, MAN and WAN. So in basics I have told you, right, what is LAN, what is MAN and what is WAN. So LAN is your internal within the office. MAN is within the campus. Okay, let's say this is your university campus or a big corporate office. WAN is you are using the internet provider here, ISP. So that is where your WAN link will come. So once you put it, okay, I know SD WAN also, then they will ask a few questions on it. How it will work, which tool you have worked, how is the source, what is the target. You explain me what is the delta, how the delta will get copied, what is deduplication. So once you do it, for fresher this knowledge is enough. Okay. That's it. Once you explain it, they will see, okay, whether you can fit into the infrastructure role. So for DevOps only you are going, but they will put it into the WAN support team, okay, where they will be handling this type of infrastructure. So no, everyone will not have this setup. Only the big companies who has multiple branches across the globe, they will be using this. Okay. So I will make a note of it. Okay. Once we are done with this, you will be updating this in your resume, like, you know, the SD WAN concepts also. So I will stop recording today. Okay, only one I completed.